So here's the thing. I'm not a Goodreads girly. I use Storygraph, but that doesn't mean that I don't get curious as to what the ratings for my books are. I do have a Goodreads, by the way. I just don't use it at all, but I do have one. Anyway, my curiosity for the ratings for the books on my physical TBR prompted me to make a list on Goodreads, and I decided, you know what? Since it took me forever to make this list, I'm gonna make a video. And so that was how I decided to read my highest and lowest rated books on my TBR for this reading vlog. So I did start I'm Glad My Mom Died by Jennette McCurdy yesterday night. I only vlogged a little bit of b-roll footage because I kind of didn't expect to get through a lot of the book yesterday night, but I ended up reading 100 pages. Also, if you guys can hear snoring, my dog is right next to me. Anyway, I read 100 pages yesterday night, and then I read a little bit more this morning, and I got to chapter 51. This is page 170. So I am over halfway through. I'm almost at the 2/3 mark of this book. I am so surprised by how much I'm flying through this memoir. The only other memoir I've ever read is by Dolly Alderton's Everything I Know About Love, and that book took me a few days to finish. I read that in increments, and I expected it to be the same way with this book, but it turns out that the whole writing style is a little bit different. It is still memoir, still nonfiction, but the way Jennette McCurdy wrote this book kind of sounds as if she's narrating a story. I don't know what happened there, but my camera just turned off on its own, so I'm sorry about that little cutoff. But in general, I just think that this book is really insightful. It talks a lot about hard-hitting topics as a child actor and the dark side of Hollywood, and it's very interesting, but also it's really sad to see someone go through so much when they were young and to not know anything about it. So I feel like a lot of people in this world, they obviously go through the same things, and it just gives me a lot of things to think about. It's very eye-opening. I'm at the point where she's already a teenager. Well, actually, well over teen years. iCarly has ceased filming. I'm gonna continue reading this. I'm probably going to finish this today, so we might be picking up the lowest rated book on the TBR today as well. I am not gonna lie, that I'm a little bit scared of. We're gonna just focus on getting this done, and then we'll figure out the lowest rated TBR book that I'm about to pick up. Hi, I have an update with I'm Glad My Mom Died. I'm at page 266. This is chapter 78, and I have been flying through the last 100 pages of this book, and I just have to say that that was probably the hardest 100 pages to read. As someone who can understand an eating disorder, I think that her thoughts and what she feels during that situation was very much justifiable. So it was really hard to kind of read about it in someone else. Anyway, going to quickly finish this because I only have like 30 pages left. Let's get to finishing this book. Hi guys, I am done with I'm Glad My Mom Died by Jennette McCurdy. This book is definitely a lot more hard-hitting, a lot more emotional, a lot more triggering than the other memoir that I've read, which is Everything I Know About Love by Dolly Alderton. And this book was just very eye-opening. in a sense where she was very honest about her thoughts, her negative portrayal of herself when she was young, and also how she projects her own anxiety and her own insecurities to other people. This book is very, very triggering. As someone who understands eating disorders, I find that this book was just very hard to get through, especially the part about the eating disorders. Keep that in mind because she does go into big descriptions about it. I don't want to rate her life story. I feel like every person have their own way of talking about their life, and this is how she wants to write about her life, and I want to respect that. So I'm not gonna rate I'm Glad My Mom Died. And also I don't think I would have picked this book up if it wasn't for this challenge, so I'm very happy about that, honestly. So this is I'm Glad My Mom Died. The next book that I'm supposed to pick up is my lowest rated book that is on my physical TBR, and the one that is currently the lowest rated one is The House Across the Lake by Riley Sager. Let me preface this by saying that I don't read adult mystery thriller books. I especially don't read horror. I don't read psychological thrillers. Those genres scare me to death. So I am not going to lie, I am terrified of getting into this book. I bought it because it was on sale, so I feel like the world is telling me to read it because I would have put it off if it wasn't for this challenge. But I am really, really terrified. I might read this right now, and then when it goes towards nighttime in the day, I will stop reading because I don't think I can read this at nighttime. I probably won't be able to go to my bathroom and pee because I would be probably scared. We're going to read The House Across the Lake. This is my first Riley Sager book. This is my first mystery thriller book. Will I read another mystery thriller book? Maybe not. We shall see. If the book is like on sale like this book was, maybe I will, but I'm gonna read The House Across the Lake. Wish me luck. I am very, very scared. Currently 5 in the evening and I took a little nap. I slept for 2 hours, I think. I was reading The House Across the Lake and I fell asleep. I fell asleep reading this. I stopped at page 46. I'm in a section that says before, and we're still kind of getting introduced to the few characters in this book. Currently, writing is pretty interesting. You get a lot of background knowledge about the characters, so I'm finding that interesting. I didn't fall asleep because it was boring. I was just really tired. I only had 6 hours of sleep today. That's my book update. Now, I got some refreshments and I am also going to be opening a package. This is not book related at all, but I thought that I would open it in front of you guys because it's boring to open a package alone. Let me quickly grab scissors. This is something that my friends got me. But I actually picked it out so I know what it is. I got a polo top for golf and I got it in baby blue, which is my favorite color. I just started playing golf, so I don't really have a lot of golf attire, but this is like one of my first tops and I just love it. The quality of this is also really good. I think it's not super stretchy and it's very lightweight. So I'm excited to actually wear this. That is it for the unboxing. I am going to continue to read The House Across the Lake now. I know I mentioned that I wouldn't read this at night, but I'm just gonna push through. But yeah, The House Across the Lake. So far, so good. I'm now at page 106. There's no chapter number, but this is the second portion of the before. I realized I didn't really explain what this book is about, so let's rewind a little. Basically, we are introduced to our female main character who's called Casey Fletcher. She's recently widowed and she owns a lake house in this place called Vermont. And because of some bad press, her mom forced her to basically go to that lake house, and that lake house was where her husband actually passed away. So it has bad memories, but she was forced to go there, and she ends up spending her free time watching The House Across the Lake, which consists of a couple called Tom and Catherine. They are both also well-known people in the industry. Catherine is a model and Tom is like a social media entrepreneur role, I think. And basically Casey and Catherine become friends. One day, however, Catherine disappears and Casey figures that it might be Tom who caused her disappearance. We don't know that yet because it is a mystery novel. Obviously, it's not going to be that obvious. And we're at the point of the story where Catherine has disappeared, and I am not continuing my read. It's currently dark outside and it's 10 p.m. and as expected, I am scared. As expected, I got a little bit frightened, even though I'm not even deep into the story yet. The little mystery kind of like vibes just hit me and I was not feeling it. We're stopping a little bit. We're gonna continue this off tomorrow. Hopefully I'll get this done tomorrow. Considering how I'm stopping now, don't think I'll get this done tomorrow. I have to wake up really early to go for driving lessons because yeah, this girl can't drive, but she's taking lessons. At least right now, I don't feel like it is lower than a 3.5 stars because the mystery is pushing you to read the book and the writing is actually not bad. I'm gonna stop for tonight. I will hopefully get to reading a little bit more tomorrow in the afternoon, and then I'll give you guys more updates when I have read a bit more. I am now at page 208. I'm over halfway through this book. I have a feeling that I know what's gonna happen. Like I have a feeling I know the plot twist in this. I know the mystery that's going on. At least in my head, I think I know what it is. Do I have it all down? I'm not sure, but I think I do. Done with The House Across the Lake by Riley Sager, and I want to talk quickly about this book. Whatever I thought the plot twist was going to be did not happen. It was far beyond my expectation and I was definitely surprised. Definitely did not expect that. Definitely was taken aback by the plot twist continuously. Basically the latter half of the book, I was just surprised all the damn time. This is my first adult mystery, but I kind of expect to be surprised, to not really know what's gonna happen, to which this book did it very, very well. But what I didn't really like was the inclusion of paranormal, supernatural things going on in this book. I kind of got whiplash from the plot twist because it was like paranormal, and I was so thrown off by it that I didn't know how to feel about the book. It was good, writing was great, and the plot pacing was great because I flew through this book, but the paranormal situation kind of threw me off, especially the ending. Whatever happened at the end, I wasn't a fan of how this book ended. Those are my thoughts about The House Across the Lake. And even though I did enjoy and I did get surprised by the things happening in this book and I was a little bit creeped out, overall I think this would be a 3.5 star. But yeah, I'm done with this book. I need to kind of steepen my thoughts for a bit because this was whiplash. This book just gave me whiplash. I'm editing this video and I realized I didn't end this vlog, so I'm going to end it right here. I hope you guys enjoyed watching this video. Sorry, that was my dog snoring. I definitely had a great time making this video and picking my highest rated TBR and my lowest rated TBR. I thought it was really fun. Comment down below if you guys have read these books and let me know your thoughts because I would like to hear your thoughts on these books. And don't forget to like this video, don't forget to subscribe to my channel, and I hope to see you guys in the next video. Bye!